Hello patrons! We have a special treat for you today. This is an exclusive patrons only deal. An unaired episode, MrBPD. This is an episode that was way too good, way too groundbreaking for YouTube. It's not very long, but what it lacks in length, it makes up for with substance and quality. Myself and the rest of the team thought it over for a very long time whether we should go ahead and put this on the normal YouTube channel or make a Patreon exclusive deal. And after a lot of deliberation, we did come to the conclusion that it definitely should go on Patreon and not the YouTube channel because it's just too groundbreaking, like I said. I don't want to build it up too much. I mean, it is groundbreaking and you will see it here momentarily. This is just my way of saying thank you to the patrons and that I do appreciate you. We all here appreciate you. So please, enjoy this unaired episode of MrBPD. Borderline personality disorder. This is not going to be a normal type video. I don't really have any kind of message or moral or really anything about BPD in particular to say. I have the ability to shift between universes. They say there could possibly be an infinite amount of universes where every possibility could occur. I slip between these universes. And I just happen to keep shifting to universes that are almost identical to mine, just with certain little tiny differences. I can't show you any photos or video that prove my point. I can tell you a situation of me shifting universes. I went to hang out with some friends. One of the individuals that I was going to hang out with was unable to attend this social gathering. They wanted to be there in spirit though, so they gave me some cash and told me to be sure to pick up some adult beverages. That would be their apology for not being able to show up, for having to bail on this event. I do have a past of being a raging alcoholic. I was told specifically to make sure that I did not drink all of these beverages to myself, that I must share. It was very important that I share. I did as I was told. I grabbed the beverages, I went to hang out with friends, I shared. I didn't even sneak a couple just for myself. I actually shared like I was supposed to. As far as I knew, the whole evening went fine. It was a good evening. I didn't notice any types of conflict or anything. Didn't even get a hint of conflicts or anything like that. Nothing to indicate that the evening went other than pleasant. Well, that's until the next day was just being weird. I could just tell something was up. A few more days passed with the weirdness. And then finally, it came up that I did not share. Well, I shared, but I didn't share very much, apparently. Like, the money that I was given to purchase these beverages, I did not show up with enough beverages to cover this said money. As far as these people were saying, I showed up with 1.5 beers. It was like, ooh, here's a beer and a half. By the way, Deucey says hi, you know. Because after specifically telling me to share and everything, they were under the impression I showed up with a beer and a half, which is not the case. And I do know that I am crazy. I have some issues. I will misunderstand things, or I will take things the wrong way. But something I usually don't do is completely not know the events that happen. I think I would know if I had taken the money or had drank all the adult beverages. It was very odd, and there's really no motive. make up this story or to lie. I have no reason to believe that they are, for some reason, just making up a story. I believe from their point of view, I showed up with just a beer and a half. I know that I showed up with enough beverages for everybody. Which leads me to the only logical conclusion that I have shifted universes. Somewhere after I left hanging out with my friends, I shifted into this other reality where I had shown up with only a beer and a half. I would like to know what you think. Do you believe that I'm shifting into alternate universes that are almost identical to mine, just with slight differences? Or these people are just crazy making things up? Let me know in the comments section below. Be sure to subscribe, like, check out Patreon, the link's in the description below. And until next time, keep on keeping on. Well, hello again, patrons. I hope you weren't too disappointed with that episode. I didn't have the heart to tell you at the beginning that the real reason this was not put on YouTube was after editing and watching it, we realized it was just way too short. The topic was just too out there that what the hell were we even talking about? There was probably some end of the world marijuana cigarette that might have been smoked before the filming of that video. So we just made the decision that no, we weren't going to put it on YouTube. We were going to scrap it entirely. And then somebody, I don't remember who, was like, hey, why don't we just throw it out there to those patrons? We decided to do that. I just thought I should be honest and up front and let you know. I just didn't want to tell you that at the beginning. I didn't want to ruin your hopes. Anyway, thank you for being patrons. We do appreciate you. And thank you.